All right, class. Today we're going to talk about something really important: natural resources. These are materials we get from the earth that we use in our daily lives, like wind, water, sunlight, plants, animals, coal, oil, and natural gas. But not all resources are the same. Some are renewable, which means they can be replaced or will never run out, while others are non-renewable, which means we could eventually use them all up. Understanding the advantages and disadvantages of these resources is super important because it helps us figure out how to use them wisely. Let's start by talking about renewable resources. These are the resources that won't run out if we manage them properly. Wind is a great example. We can use wind to generate electricity by using wind turbines, which capture the power of the wind to produce energy. One advantage of using wind is that it's clean, meaning it doesn't produce pollution or harm the environment. Plus, wind is always available as long as the weather is right. The disadvantage, though, is that wind turbines can only be used in places where it's windy enough, and sometimes they can take up a lot of space. Another renewable resource is water. We use water to create energy through hydroelectric power, which involves building dams to control the flow of water and turn it into electricity. An advantage of using water is that it's a clean and consistent source of energy. However, building large dams can affect the surrounding environment and wildlife, which is one disadvantage we need to consider. Sunlight is also a fantastic renewable resource. We can capture the energy from the sun using solar panels, which turn sunlight into electricity. The great thing about solar energy is that the sun will never run out, and solar panels don't pollute the air. But just like wind energy, solar energy has some disadvantages. Solar panels don't work as well on cloudy days or at night, and they can be expensive to install. Now let's talk about non-renewable resources. These are resources that we can't replace once they're used up. One example is coal. Coal is a type of rock that we burn to create energy. An advantage of using coal is that it's been a reliable source of energy for a long time, and it's easy to transport. But the big disadvantage is that burning coal releases harmful gases into the air, which can cause pollution and contribute to climate change. Plus, once we use up all the coal, it's gone forever. Oil and natural gas are also non-renewable resources. We use oil to power cars and natural gas to heat our homes and cook our food. Like coal, the advantage of oil and natural gas is that they are reliable and provide a lot of energy. But, just like with coal, using these resources can harm the environment. Drilling for oil can damage ecosystems, and burning natural gas can pollute the air. So what does this all mean? Well, we need to think carefully about how we use Earth's resources. The renewable resources like wind, water, and sunlight are great because they're clean and won't run out, but they have limits based on location and technology. Non-renewable resources like coal, oil, and natural gas give us a lot of energy, but they're harmful to the environment, and once they're gone for good. This is where the idea of sustainability comes in. We need to make choices about using natural resources in ways that protect the Earth and ensure there's enough for future generations. By understanding the advantages and disadvantages of these resources, we can start thinking about how to manage them wisely. Now that we've learned the difference between renewable and non-renewable resources, let's think about ways we can conserve energy in our daily lives and explore more sustainable options.